Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of Dokidoki Precure. And last episode we had a lot of Makoto focus because, we're trying to build up some friendship with her, we have everyone, all of our girls are Precures now, which is step 1. Step 2 is for all of us to kind of get together, work together, build like a good strong team that can battle evil together, right? I think that's kind of our goal, so we need to get on a bit more of a friendly, cooperative relationship with Makoto, if at all possible, so we tried that. It was a little bit shaky, but I think we made pretty good progress by the end of the episode. So let's get into this episode and see how things continue, how things progress. So 3, 2, 1, play. I think we're starting off with a performance, which is always good. Yeah. TV, bright room, yeah, that message. Actually, I think it's 5, but you're close. Oh, that's way too long. I'm not gonna read all that. Something about March 3rd. There's like a freaking paragraph down there. It was great. I only saw the last 5 seconds or so, but it was great. That person, huh? Who is that person? Experience the art of cooking. I'm for it. Wait, restaurants. Is that like our restaurant? Because I think Mono's family has like a restaurant or something, right? I think. So maybe. 3, 2, 1. I do like the opening quite a bit. But unlike Mahotsukai and Futariwa Precure, there's like no segment that I feel super compelled to sing along with, which both those openings had. I mean, there's probably a couple parts that I could sing along with if I really wanted to, but it doesn't compel me to, really, if that makes sense at all. That's the only real complaint I have with this opening. It's also, I think, a lot of characters we haven't seen yet in this opening. In fact, this is opening different than usual. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, like, I mean, it's extremely different. I wonder why. I'm on the right episode, right? Because I'm pretty sure they're showing Precures from all sorts of different Precure anime here. I think. Huh. Yeah, that was very odd. I don't know. Why was that a thing? I want to check. Am I on the right episode? It says episode 6, Dokidoki Precure. Huh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that was very strange. I'm gonna go back and watch that again later. But why would they suddenly have a different... Because the song was the same, I'm pretty sure, but... I don't know, like, that's so on my mind right now. And yeah, of course, it's our restaurant. Yeah, when Idol comes, you celebrate. And that would be her. Kind of, yeah. Right, rehearsal. Makes sense. He's a little bit nervous, understandably. On camera next to an idol. Ingredients look pretty good. Make it an idol, wash your carrots. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, Makoto. Please stop. Probably could have mentioned that before we started. That was just painful to watch. Oh no. Don't slaughter it, please. Oh god. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Oh no. She's gonna make a mess. No, no, don't, no, don't. It is not possible to be this bad at cooking. I refuse to believe. That's what you would think. Please stop abusing her food. What did you think they were? That is literally what I said word for word. What kind of upbringing has she had? Maybe we'll need like a few dozen rehearsals. I think we need a training arc for Makoto in the kitchen. Yeah, that is next level stuff. I still have that image of her holding like 6 eggs in my head. And yet you just slaughtered that kitchen. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was a coincidence. Yeah, is that all? I'm not sure I believe you. We can't cancel it. She was. You should have seen it. You would have been traumatized for life. Yeah, Choto is... I mean, I'm sure she'll just run around in circles until she finds her. That certainly helps. Well, yeah, if you wanted to be polite, I guess. Oh, there she is. Well, that's convenient. We were just thinking about you. That's a great opportunity for some bonding. Well, then that's perfect. We're on the same page. Also, she's sweating a lot. Yeah. Not like I want to spend time with you or anything, Baka. I mean, that's better than last time. I mean, cracking an egg is not easy. Well, you want to do it against a flat surface, just not with that much power, but yeah, it's better to do it against a flat surface. I don't do a lot of cooking, but I do cook my breakfast, which is generally a couple eggs, toast, and sausage. So I do crack eggs just about every day. And I do it against a flat surface. I mean, that does work. It's just kind of pushes shells inside, so it's just not ideal. Please don't cut yourself. Yeah, do the kitty cat paw for safety. Dun 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 dun. That was really cute. Yeah, give Kyuu a sword and knife. She crying because the onions. Mana's just such a top tier friend, isn't she? Wish she was my friend. I mean, it'd be a little weird because the age difference, sure, but still. And yeah, the bad guys are still bowling because, you know, their lair is a freaking bowling alley for whatever reason. I'm not sure you're supposed to just chuck it like that. Sure, sure. King Selfishness. Would be a great nickname for somebody. No, you do your best. No, you. No, you. Yada yada does it. Oh, you doing something? Okay, that'd be cool. Let's see if that training paid off. I'm sure it did. Don't. I love the friendship supporting each other that we get in this show. Why is that so cute? I don't know, understand. I mean, when you're that bad, there's gonna be a big jump in quality after you start learning. It's like learning a new language. You go from 0 to knowing basic grammar. It's like a huge leap that you can make in like a day. It's kind of like that. Can't let them down. We gotta show the fruits of that labor. Everyone just so nervous. But I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. She may have even already passed my level of cooking ability, which isn't hard. That looks pretty good. Now write I love you on it and ketchup like at Animated Cafe. Yeah, that is some quality footage. Yeah, I supposed to write something on it. What will she write? We're doing it together. Yeah, heart. That's kind of what I figured. I mean, it makes sense in several ways. I was supposed to be like Oishikunade, Oishikunade, Moe Kyun. I was kind of hoping they would say that. They didn't, but oh well. Yeah. And that's a well-drawn heart, too. I once had a heart. That person. Is that the same that person from before? Yeah, don't daydream, enjoy the food. All together. It's like, I don't want to film this. I want to be a part of this. Oh no. Oh no, selfishness. Is it coming up? I mean, I get it. You are being paid to be there. It was such a nice moment, and then he had to show up. It's kind of the way of the Precure, though, isn't it? Nice moments, and then the bad guy ruins them. Is that a hippo? I mean, makes sense. Hungry, hungry hippo. Oh god. Actually, it might be a pig. Now that I think about it. Yuki hippo because of like the color of it, but might just be a pig. That would make as much more sense. Probably makes even more sense. Doesn't matter that much. It's a hungry animal. Okay, we're all ready. So let's transform. O-V-E. Are we gonna show like all the transformations again? Because that might take up half the remaining time of this episode. Well, we're doing at least 2 of them. L-O-V-E. Okay, we didn't show swords. You're not, though. That's the thing. Well, the show is called Precure, so of course they're going to be involved always. Okay, that wasn't even food. And yeah, it's definitely a pig. I mean, the nose makes it clear, and the swirly tail. Yeah, definitely a pig. Just eating literally anything and everything. Oh, it doesn't happen that quickly, though. We gotta take this outside. Don't be such a baby. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, that was... Oh my god. Okay. Uh, I didn't see that coming. I think that's the closest my mind's gotten to being blown in the show so far. Like, I almost like could feel a mini explosion somewhere inside my head, like the instant that happened. But yeah. I can't believe the manager was the mascot character. I mean, I'll talk about that more later, if I remember to. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, this should help deal with your selfishness. A bit hungry. You ate the wall. If that's a bit hungry, I wonder what you'd be like if you were starving. Was that ever up for debate? Could at least just given her the hug. What? Grab hand, please. Come on, we're getting close. Come on, we're so close. Yeah. Why do you have to ruin everything? Is it? I don't think that's true. What did he come here for? Oh god. What exactly did you do to my Precures? Is it gonna end on this note? It ended on that note. God damn it, we were such... It was such a... It was going such a happy, positive direction, and then this guy showed up. Like, I was wondering, because he said before he was gonna make a move or something, and he never showed up, it was a kid instead. So I was wondering exactly what that was about, and I kind of wish I didn't get my answer now. Yay, yay. I really just love the dancing choreography so much in this CD. It's just so fluid. Like, I always compare this sort of thing to Miku Miku dance videos in my head, and with that being the standard, this is really good. And that is the preview, probably. Okay, well, that was the 6th episode of Dokidoki Precure. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about the opening. Okay, so... Okay, one thing you should know about me, if you don't already, is that generally after the first 2 or 3 times I see it, I kind of watch openings and EDs on autopilot. Like, I just kind of listen to the song, you know, I'm kind of, but not really watching the visuals, you know. So, whenever it's, like, different than usual, I am very, very slow to pick up on that. Depending on the situation, depending on how similar it is, I may not pick up on it at all. So that's always been an issue I've had. So I was definitely late to realize, wait a minute, this doesn't look like the old opening. I've only seen the original opening like what, 4 or 5 times. So it's not like I have it that ingrained into my head. And I'm pretty sure the song was still the same. I'm pretty sure. But the visuals were quite clearly different. And I was like, I was starting to notice it before I actually said anything, but I wasn't confident because, I always feel kind of insane when I say, hey, this opening seems different than usual, and then it turns out to not be different. I'm just, crazy. So I'm always hesitant to even mention that, even when I think it. But at a certain point, it became so obvious this was different that I had to start talking about it, right? So, because, I'm just going to go through this opening again more slowly. Well, I might just go through it normally on my end. Because when does it start to become apparently different? I think up to this point it's still the same. Yeah, we see some kind of fur ball. I think that's where it starts to really seem different. Like some animal with like a bag around his neck. I don't know what you'd call it. Some kind of sack. And like a waterfall. And then, we see girls from Futari wa Precure, Nagisa and Honoka up there in that like circle and stuff. Yeah, and then we see Nagisa Honoka again, like... It is so clearly a different opening, It just goes to show just how not at all I was paying attention to it as I'm watching it again now. Like, for some reason, just all the shots of Nagisa and Honoka especially, I just, like, did not notice, really. Like, they were there now that I'm looking at it again, but I just never picked up on that. And, of course, most of the girls I'm not going to recognize at all because I haven't seen most of the Precure shows. But, yeah, I definitely missed those. And I think we see Mahotsukai girls at some point. Yeah, that was, like, flying on a rainbow. See... Yeah, this shot I was looking for. Yeah, this is where it became beyond obvious that it was something different because we see Honoka and Nagisa like in the dead center, which is why I pretty much... That's the first time I actually noticed them, honestly, even though they were clearly in other shots before this. This was the first time I noticed them in the big group shot of like a bunch of Precures, right? And yeah, there's just a lot of them. I don't think I even... Aside from those two, I don't think I recognize anyone, really. But these gotta be like a whole bunch of different Precures, I have to assume. For sure. But... Yeah, I just don't quite understand why we had this opening. That's the thing. Like... It's not as if there was any cameos in the episode itself of any other Precures and stuff. And yet, we had this kind of opening at, like, episode 6. I don't know. I really wasn't not expecting this sort of thing, and I still don't quite understand why it's a thing to begin with. So, yeah, that was quite the experience, really. But on the episode itself, which I should probably talk about as well. Makoto, you could say we finally succeeded in getting her fully on board, joining hands with us and all that. we didn't quite physically join hands because it was kind of interrupted, but, for the most part, symbolically, emotionally, we've connected hands, right? And because Makoto made a big step in this episode to kind of meet us halfway by having this thing happen at the restaurant, right? Gave us a chance to interact. So definitely showing some initiative on her part. However, her cooking is absolutely terrible, so we had to kind of fix that first. But it was a good chance for bonding, though, so I really appreciated that. But man, I cannot believe just holding those 6 eggs. That was just painful. That was just beyond painful. That's probably all I really had to say on the episode. I spent way too much time talking about that opening that I'm kind of a little bit tired now, but... Yeah, this is same old for the most part. One of the guys is selfish and he attacks, but the other guy, he just kind of like sucked our Precure somewhere else. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but hopefully that's not too bad. He was like waiting for them to all get together, I guess, because he can only trap them once and wanted them to all be done at the same time. I don't exactly know what he did, so it's hard to say exactly why it was important to have them all together first, but I don't know. Hopefully they're fine, though. Hopefully. Also, yeah, the mascot thing, like, I was just sitting here thinking things like, yeah, it's a pretty cool face she's got, you know. And I was also starting to think, I wonder how much the mascot even, or how the manager even knows about what's going on, because I was in the middle of that thought, like, trying to remember, has the manager said anything about the Precure stuff? Like, how much does she know? I was trying to remember that as I was watching the scene, and then suddenly, manager became the mascot character. I can't describe with words just how surprised I was at that. Like, it was high up. It was 10 out of 10 on the shock factor, I would say. Like, I don't know, maybe my reaction conveyed it, I don't know. But man, that surprised me, Jesus. So, yeah, hopefully whatever happened to us at the end there is not too bad. And we had like a certain person that Makoto kept mentioning. I'm not sure who that is. Is it like another of the Precure girls that are the old Precure girls? I'm not quite sure. But hopefully learn more about that later, because it seems to be a pretty important part of her character. But, yeah, that was the episode. You know, assuming that a lot of the girls we saw in this new rendition of the opening were Precures from other shows, I probably would have noticed it being a different opening much sooner, but it's kind of a moot point. The end result, you know, the current result we have is my reaction not being all that great to it because I wasn't paying attention, and I'm sorry if that disappointed anyone, but, you know, I'm life is full of disappointments, I suppose, but I liked the episode. I'm glad we all finally came together, and hopefully we can get through whatever problem we ended up getting thrusted into near the end there. So, yeah, good luck, everyone. I hope just do your best, and I hope you succeed. So, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.